I'm Storm Checker ET meteorologist Austin Haskins with your Friday weather forecast. Our winter storm is still on track to impact the upper Midwest and the Chippewa Valley today and into tomorrow. But there has been a few changes to the forecast, and I'll go through that here in a moment. This morning, you can see the low pressure across portions of northeastern Missouri, the snow overspreading into Iowa and Wisconsin. But we are noticing a little bit of a dry slot here just south and west of Chicago. And we have some drier air in place here in the Chippewa Valley, so that is maybe eating away at the little bit of snow that's fallen this morning. And we still have winter storm warnings and advisories up at the present time. The counties in purple under the advisory, the warnings in pink. Now, the winter weather advisory will now start at 2 o'clock this afternoon and go until 6 a.m. on Saturday. The winter storm warning for Eau Claire, Chippewa, Dunn, Pepin, and Pierce counties will begin at 9 o'clock Friday morning, go till 6 a.m. Saturday, and then until noon Saturday for Taylor, Clark, Jackson, Trempealeau, and Buffalo counties. Your alerts are already in place. But with that drier air in place, that is going to lower snow totals a little bit. That plus kind of this initial wave hasn't really developed as, models first had initially thought, and plus that dry air, that has lowered totals a little bit. And if that trend continues, we may have to lower totals even more. So something that we're going to be watching. But at this point in the game, if we see 2 inches or we see 10 inches, there's going to be travel impacts regardless, because the snow will be coming down at a decent clip. Plus, we're going to deal with that powdery, fluffier type snow, and with some strong winds with the system that could gust 30+ miles per hour, that could lead to some blowing and drifting snow, thus reducing visibility. So travel is going to be impacted one way or another. It is highly recommended, to maybe push off any travel plans this afternoon and tonight. But if you do have to travel, just be very, very careful. On our website, if you search the Winter Weather Awareness Week topics we did a couple months ago, we talked about, what to have in your vehicle just in case you need that to travel. That would be a good place to go look in case you do need to travel. Just something to keep in mind anyways. Then the snow will continue into tonight. Wraps up a little bit tomorrow, but I still think we'll have a few snow showers around. And then by Saturday night, things are going to be quieter. But boy, oh boy, is it going to be getting cold. And we're going to briefly talk about that. Here's the higher resolution rapid refresher, the HRRR model. And you can see this one overall, yes, widespread snow, but not as heavy snow. And if that solution is correct, we're going to really see some lighter totals overall. And then that'll continue, kind of wind down a little bit Saturday morning, but still seeing a little bit even into the afternoon. So here's the latest look at the models, and you can see how much lower they are compared to this time yesterday. Right now, the range in Eau Claire is anywhere from about 3 inches to as much as 8 inches. Several models, actually half of them are going below 4.5 inches, and the other half are going over 6 inches. So with that being said, here's kind of the adjusted map, and of course, it's a little bit wonky up to the north because of some lake enhancement there. But the area in teal, 1 to 4 inches, 3 to 6 for the areas in blue, the purple area, 5 to 9 inches, and then in the area in pink, 7 to 12 inches, and then the red area, which is going to be farther south and east of us, that's totals of 9 to potentially as much as 15 inches of snow. And that would impact places like, La Crosse or near La Crosse, Madison, over towards Green Bay. So with that being said, for the travel tracker, again, keep in mind heavy snow adding up quickly potentially, and that could lead to snow-covered roads, and plows may not be able to keep up, especially the farther south and east you go. We'll still have travel impacts pretty high with the gusty winds blowing and drifting snow and reduced visibility. And if you must go out, be sure to slow down, turn your lights on manually, and then keep about 20 to 30 car lengths between you and the vehicles around you. So again, the key takeaway is light to moderate snow, some heavy blowing and drifting snow, hazardous travel. And again, the totals have trended down a bit because of the slight shift in the track and the lower amount of moisture available, and some things that kind of haven't materialized as it initially had thought. But things can still change, and we will keep you updated on that. Also, the wind over the weekend, 10 to 20 miles per hour today and also on Saturday and Sunday. But tonight, 15 to 25 miles per hour, could gust 25 to 40 at times. And again, with the falling temperatures we head into Saturday, you can see the wind chill values are going to tank, and we're going to be down into the teens, 20s, possibly even close to 30 below zero by Sunday morning. We're going to have that around through at least Tuesday of next week. So I would expect at least some wind chill alerts to be issued.